Stupid! Why did I not upload a video in 2 weeks? God! I have to do like a really, really big punishment now, because I think like that's just... Okay, I really wanted to upload a video from the Superpowers week and the Childhood TV week, because that was like awesome topics, but I didn't, and I don't know why. I kind of didn't have the time, and I was raiding Tumblr all the time, and so without further ado, I'm just going to start, because I don't have much time, I guess, and I think I'll be doing 2 videos, one with like talking about childhood TV and superpowers, and that's going to be like this video, and the second one hopefully is going to be a big punishment. Superpowers. Okay. There are some superpowers I really like having the ability to make oneself invisible without an invisibility cloak, you know, just like that. Also, I would like to fly or have a tail. And the tail actually originally came from, because I watched Dragon Balls. I used to watch it and I used to love it, and Son Goku had a tail when he was little, and I thought, oh my god, a tail, awesome idea. You know, you could do so much stuff and just hang around upside down, or just, you know, do whatever with your tail, or hold something, and that would be cool. Because I went to X-Men First Class 2 times now, and I'm so obsessed with it, and my brain is just all X-Men, which you might have noticed if you follow my Tumblr. Sorry for that again. I just thought about their superpowers, because, you know, they have mutations, and so they have superpowers, kind of superpowers too, and I would really like to be psychic like Charles, you know, to read other people's minds. He just does that, and then he can read your mind. Oh, I can read your mind. So, I would really like to have that power, or, of course, what Alicia, you know, kind of stole, having the superpower to travel through time and space. I mean, that's just awesome. And I don't really know what to decide for, because they are both awesome, you know, like, also being psychic, not only being psychic, but also, Phoenix, maybe you have seen X-Men, and then, you know, Phoenix, the character, and she is not only psychic, but she also has the ability to move things without touching them, and that would be really cool. But also, you know, TARDIS, so hard decision, but I think I would choose being psychic. And also a funny thing, because Michael Fassbender plays in First Class, and he was asked that same question, and he said he would like to fly or have a tail, and I was really amazed by that, because in earlier stages I also wanted to fly or have a tail, but then I thought, you know, being psychic and all, and kind of having the ability to move things without touching them, maybe I could move myself, and then it will be kind of like flying. Or not, and I wouldn't need a tail, because, you know, I could just move objects, and yeah, whatever. Okay, next topic, childhood TV. I think I'm just going to list them, because I watched, like, actually just 1 hour every day, I think, and on Sundays maybe a little bit more, when I woke up early, but I just, you know, because I was in school all day, to like 5:30, and then at 6:30 the childhood channel program, which I watched, just went blank, because it was, you know, over for the day, and then I went to sleep, so yeah, I didn't really watch that much TV, but it was continually, so I watched a lot of series, and I watched Gummy Bears, sometimes Smurfs, sometimes Pokemon. I loved Pokemon in the beginning, but then I got kind of bored with, you know, Team Rocket coming every episode and stuff like that, and yeah, I just didn't watch it. I liked playing it on my Game Boy more than watching it, so that's what I did, and I loved watching Darkwing Duck, and there was also a program called The Tex Avery Show. I don't know if that's American or not, I think so, and I used to watch that all the time, because I loved the humor in that, and it was really cool. I also sometimes watched Bugs Bunny, but not very often. I loved cartoons. I also watched like the Pink Panther and stuff like that. And when I got older, you know, school stopped at like midday, so I went home and ate something, and then I had more time to spend in front of the TV, so I watched more cartoons and stuff. And over the years, I watched more TV. On an average day, it would be like 2.5, 3 hours maybe. To Julie, because you watched some German TV, and I did that too. So I was really amazed by which series you watched, because I watched some of them too. Like Michael aus Lönneberger, I love that, or Heidi, or Nils Holgersson. And yeah, that was just funny, that you watched that too. I also watched Pinocchio, and I sometimes watched the Sendung mit der Maus, which Julie also said, that childhood education series or whatever you call it. But I liked another series more, so I used to watch that a lot, and it was called Löwenzahn. There was a guy named Peter Lustig, that means Peter Funny, and that was just his name, and he lived in like a wagon somewhere in the country, and he just, every episode he thought about stuff like, why does the water bubble at 100 degrees, or stuff like that. And in the episode he just, tried to explain it to kids. I loved Dragon Ball, and I watched it every day or every time it, came up. And I also had a lot of cards, because some of my friends, they gave me 2 or 3 cards from Dragon Ball card game stuff, and we played this game in our breaks when we had to flip the cards, and when they landed on the floor with the top side up, and the other person who flipped his card went on the other side, on the back side, then the person whose card was on the top side got both of the cards. And I started out with 3 cards and ended up with 200 or something. It was crazy. I was really good at it. And then nobody wanted to play against me, so I was like, yeah, well, whatever. I have 200 cards now, I don't care. And yeah, I love Dragon Ball. I still like it, but I don't watch it anymore, because, now I watch Supernatural and Doctor Who and other stuff. And I also sometimes watched Power Rangers with the real people, but I didn't really watch it continuously, so I didn't understand the story and who was with whom and why and what and who was the enemy, and so I, just left it, because, yeah, I wasn't really that interested in it. And that happened to me with more series, actually. I just watched them occasionally, so I got the broad idea about what was it about and stuff, but I didn't watch them every day, so yeah, it wasn't like I was watching TV 24/7 or something. Although I think it sounds like that when I recapture it, I watched that and that and that and that and that. I watched so much stuff, but, I also watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They were awesome. And yeah, I think I'm going to end this now, because the video is already way too long. So see ya next time when I do my punishment or something. Don't forget the brain's tracked.